What's going on, everybody? I had realized when I was doing all my toolbox tours of all my different boxes that forgot about the red one, the red snap-on box. Now, obviously, unfortunately, I had sold my snap-on box, my nice roll cart. Wish I wouldn't have done that, but couldn't pass up the profit. I am getting another Cornwall box, though. My Cornwall guy has one for pretty cheap, so that'll be going here soon. But this is my red snap-on toolbox. If this is your first time watching this channel, I have multiple toolboxes, so you may not see certain tools in this box because they're in that box, or that box, or this box. So just keep that in mind. Basically, come on, focus. First things first, on the top of it, these are all sockets and trays I had no room for in any of my other drawers. A lot of oddball ones that I kind of just really don't need a whole lot of. Most of these are Craftsman or Harbor Freight because these were my at-home stuff for a while, so it's just all cheap. You know, nothing special. Some are 12 point, some are 6 point. Like these are 12 point Craftsmans I've had for a lot of years. Just that these are Taiwan jobs, nothing special. In here, some more oddball chrome sockets, nothing special. Rusty junk, but you know, just some oddball stuff, nothing fancy. There's a right socket that is cracked, needs to get warrantied out. These are some 10mm sockets I got. I just keep so I don't lose them. A lot of the stuff in here is like overflow type of stuff. Drawers are kind of all screwy though. I paid $100 for this toolbox from a friend of mine. These are all flat blade screwdrivers, and a nut driver. But these are all my tons of different flat blades I got. All different brands. I got USA Stanleys, the China Stanleys, Craftsman, you name it, I got it in here. That's one flat blade drawer. This is another drawer flat blade, so you can tell the drawer slide on this side is basically broken. Again, it was a $100 toolbox, you know, for at home, whatever. These are Phillips. Just a whole bunch of Phillips screwdrivers I got. Again, various brands, lengths and sizes. These are oddball ones like nut drivers and stuff like that. I never have used these yet. I bought these at Ace Hardware better part of 10, 12 years ago. Never used them one time. These are a bunch of oddball pliers that I have. I bought these when I used to work on cars. Come on, focus. These are you're not going to focus, sorry. These are for wheel weights. I bought the set from Matco. Just a gear wrench rebrand, but these were actually pretty. I used these a lot when I was working on cars doing tires. Haven't touched these since 2013. So, you know, kind of a dead tool, but whatever. Harbor Freight hose clamp pliers, or hose pliers, whatever you want to call them. Harbor Freight little clip pliers work pretty well actually, but you know, they get rusty. I found these on a bus years ago, wire strippers. A lot of the stuff in here is just some cheap. These my mom found in her car one day from an oil change place she went to. You know, these are my dad's old Stanleys, or USA. No, I'm sorry, these are China's. Never mind. Are these China? Taiwan Stanleys. This had more pliers in it. I was organizing this, and then just started taking stuff out of here. I think there's some old Matcos, I think, but I don't know. Just some more oddball crap. These are a bunch of oddball wrenches I still have to organize. I have so many wrenches, it's unbelievable. After converting or taking all the stuff out of my Snap-on roll cart, I had to just start setting it, up here, and then got some wrenches right there. Had to pack a whole bunch of them in here. Whole bunch of them in there. So these are ones I never got organized yet. But I will eventually. A lot of just oddball stuff in here. This is a USA 3/4 from Industrio, whatever that is. Got some of these old Ront tools, angle ones. Some of these have seen better days. This is the most useless tool I've ever bought in my life. It's supposed to be for doing GM 3.1 and 3.4 thermostats. It literally doesn't work at all. It's from Matco. I bought this for doing my mom's thermostat in one of her old cars. Literally didn't do anything. Just a complete waste of money. Paid like $40 for this thing and junk. Got some the Craftsman Evolve stuff in here. This here is a Pittsburgh 1.5 I acquired somehow. I don't even know, I didn't buy it. Just somehow acquired it. Got a Snap-on 16mm oddball wrench I found at some point. Yeah, I find a lot of oddball stuff. But, that's all that. This is another hammer beating drawer. Got my slide hammer in here, one of them. Again, a lot of stuff I didn't pay for, a lot of stuff I got for free or found. This is a homemade tool. This was a bearing race installer made for my pickup. Any 80 through 97 F250 or F350 with the Sterling 10.25 rear end. I was trying to pound in the rear bearing race and the rear hubs. This I actually made. Worked out pretty well. Harbor Freight 1/2-inch drive extension, and then a old bearing race and a piece of well, this is actually a radiator support mount for a school bus, for a Bluebird bus. That's what the piece of metal is right there at these studs. I took that off and fabbed up my own tool. Worked out pretty well. I actually ground down the sides so it fit in there nice and smooth. So just a tool I made. Haven't used it in years, but I got it if I need it. These are bolt cutters, a couple oddball hammers, more oddball hammers, a couple of chisels, and actually these chisels belong in my chisel drawer. So I'll start to move these now. I redid my drawers here a lot. This is my chisel and punch drawer. I'll do a review on some of the stuff I have in here later on. But got a saw in there for some reason. Just a whole bunch of oddball stuff I got over the years. This is kind of like just an oddball toolbox full of good stuff. Drawer slides are just miserable on it. This drawer is all stuff that came in here when I got the box. Found a use for a lot of the crap though. Sometimes you just never know what you might need. Big axle nut or whatever. You never know when you might need it, so kind of leave the stuff staying around. Keep it. Allen wrenches. Just a whole vast variety of different Allen wrenches. This one's a USA. I'm not really sure who makes it, but ET USA. It's a pretty big one too. I have a knife in here for some reason. This is a Torx Master Mechanic bit. Belongs in the next drawer. This is a oddball bit drawer. Different bits and stuff like that. And actually this belongs in the drawer in a different box. These are some more screwdriver, like Torx bit driver things. More bits. Craftsman, like Star Allen, whatever you want to call these. Carson doesn't want to focus for me, does it? But it's this style bit. Don't use them that much, but there's some oddball parts I have over the years, just solenoids and what have you, and plastic clips, block plug heater cord for a Ford, adjuster for a Sterling 10 1/4 rear end, or part of one at least, old bearing races, cap clamps, you know, just kind of all old oddball junk in here. Still use it a lot though, so I keep it around. My nut and bolt drawer. Oop. I come in here all the time. I actually had just had to use this particular bolt. I was putting that transmission in that truck I got for free, and the bolts from the bell housing are about this much shorter. Well, I couldn't get it to line up all the way straight, so I used this to suck in one of the sides a little bit, and I was able to suck in both sides with this one bolt going back and forth, and worked out quite well. Some oddball stuff. If you ever put in autometer gauges or any kind of like a water or coolant temp gauge that has the like thermometer probe, when you buy the gauge set, they include something similar to this, but it's not exactly the same one, and I don't think I have the one they give you, but it's different. For any Ford engine, like 302, a 351, a 460, even the 7.3 IDIs, you need this to put in the head, behind the distributor, behind the no, sorry, not behind the distributor, behind the AC compressor. This sits down in the intake, I think, or in the head, and it's got a pipe thread that goes to a flare thread. This thing was like $20 from Bailings in Milwaukee, or in Butler. I have this as a spare. It's obviously been used, because when I put my gauges in a different truck, I lost it. And then I came back and I was able to find it, so I keep it for a spare. But if you're putting gauges in one of these old Fords that's got the analog, or the like the probe, you need to have this. I don't think there's a part number on it, but yeah, it goes from pipe thread to flare thread. And the one they give you does not work. You have to have this. This is built aluminum, but it works. Come on. More oddball junk. Got some oddball line disconnect stuff. Clutch alignment tools. More disconnect tools. This is a battery terminal cleaner tool. Some compression fittings, laser level, battery, terminal, just a whole bunch of oddball stuff in here. And down here is kind of my electrical drawer. Got my Matco multimeter here. I got this thing pretty cheap. Works really nice though. Got snap-on back probe leads. Love these things. Recommend buying them. They're expensive, but they work really well. Got one of my power probes at home. I have one more at work. Test light. Another multimeter. A little OBD2 scanner, little handheld kits, whole bunch of oddball stuff in here for electrical stuff. But yeah, you know, this box here kind of just has little oddball odds and ends in it, nothing really spectacular. But I will tell you this though, I got my new Cornwall cart that's going to go right here. I'm going to reorganize all my tools and I'll make a new videos and all my toolbox stuff. The sides of this too, this is my pry bar from Matco, that's humongous. And then my other pry bars, crowbars, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, like I say, this box cost me $100, nothing special. But it gets the job done. It was my home box for a lot of years. Then I got a promotion, then I upgraded to, well, that was my main work box for years, and that was my home box. Then I upgraded to all these other toolboxes and stuff. I have my cart at work. I will be buying another cart and another box on top of that. So once everything all done, I'll make more videos on more tools and stuff, and a couple of tool reviews. But be helpful if you guys would like, share, subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. If I get enough subscribers, I would like to start doing some tool videos of giveaways. Also, too, this channel is about helping people out, whether it be for tools, toolbox tours, automotive questions, repair videos, replacement videos, cold starts. If you guys have any questions about diesel engines, gas engines, cars in general, about tools you want to know something about, or if I have any tools you want to see more of, let me know in the comments. We're always here for open discussions. You know, I just want to be able to help people out. Let me know if there's something you didn't like or you liked. It'd really help me out. I appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great new year. We'll talk to you later. Bye.